Lil Woody has not only confessed to snitching on Young Thug, but has now doubled down, revealing that he was tired of hearing Thugger talk too much and admitted that in a moment of pressure, he flinched and spilled details like a little rat, shaking the entire YSL case and leaving the hip-hop world stunned. When it comes to the streets, loyalty is supposed to be everything, but when pressure mounts and real consequences stare men in the face, we often see how fragile that loyalty really is. That's exactly the situation unfolding right now between Lil Woody and Young Thug, a case that has spiraled out of control and gripped the entire hip-hop industry. Just days ago, Lil Woody shocked everyone when he confessed during an interview with Wack 100 that he had indeed cooperated with authorities against Young Thug. That confession alone was enough to set the internet ablaze, with fans, critics, and rappers across the spectrum weighing in on whether Woody was right or wrong. But now, he has gone even further, and the story has taken an even darker, more twisted turn. Lil Woody revealed that beyond the pressure, beyond the tricks and probing questions, a part of him was simply tired of hearing Thugger talk too much. He said he flinched when asked those crucial questions, and in that single moment of weakness, he became what many are now calling the rat that sealed Thugger's fate. Please do not forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to this channel if you want more updates like this. Thank you. Now, let's get back into the video. This revelation cuts deeper than just courtroom testimony. It challenges the very fabric of what YSL represented, of what brotherhood in hip-hop supposedly stood for. To understand the weight of this, we need to rewind a little and look at how this all played out. When Woody sat across from Wack 100, many thought it would be just another controversial interview, the kind of back and forth that makes for viral headlines but ultimately fizzles away. Instead, Wack applied a different kind of pressure, not the street kind, but a psychological one, a probing that left Woody cornered. At first, Woody resisted, dodging questions, keeping his composure. But as soon as the subject of Young Thug came up, his mask slipped. He flinched, just a slight movement, but enough to expose that something was eating him alive. And once Wack noticed it, he pounced. Woody tried to play it cool, but eventually he folded, admitting that he had snitched. Now, with this latest confession, Woody has painted the picture even clearer. He says Thugger's constant talking, his non-stop chatter in situations where silence would have been smarter, left him frustrated. In his own words, it was like carrying a weight he didn't want to bear anymore. Instead of standing tall, Woody claims that the combination of frustration, pressure, and fear pushed him to open his mouth. What he may not have realized at the time, though, is that this slip didn't just affect him. It had devastating consequences for Young Thug, YSL, and their entire movement. The streets don't forgive easily. Once you get labeled a rat, there's no walking that back. And Woody knows this. That's why his confession isn't just about what happened. It's also about how he feels now. You can see the regret in his words, in the way he describes it. But regret won't erase the damage. Regret won't undo the 10-year sentence Thugger is facing after his probation was revoked. Regret won't heal the fractures within YSL, nor will it silence the critics who have been waiting for this empire to crumble. For Young Thug, this has to be the ultimate betrayal. Think about it. When you're on top, everybody claims to ride with you. Everybody throws up the gang signs, chants the slogans, and celebrates the wins. But when the feds come knocking and the walls close in, that's when you find out who really stand with you. And for Thugger, one of the men he likely thought was in his corner decided instead to switch sides when the heat got too real. It's the kind of story we've seen play out before in hip-hop history, but every time it happens, it still cuts deep. The reaction from fans has been explosive. Social media is flooded with memes, heated debates, and emotional posts. Some are calling Woody the ultimate snake, saying he destroyed the trust of the streets. Others, however, argue that no man should be expected to risk his own freedom for another. The debate rages on, but one thing is undeniable. This confession has forever changed the way people view Lil Woody. His name will forever be attached to betrayal, and whether he likes it or not, he has become part of hip-hop's most infamous snitch conversations, right alongside names like Tekashi 6ix9ine. What makes this even more tragic is that it didn't have to end this way. Woody admitted that he didn't plan on snitching. It wasn't his goal. He simply cracked in a moment of weakness. That moment, however, was enough to hand prosecutors a weapon they could use against Thugger. Whether it was statements, details, or the mere confirmation of suspicions they already had, his slip gave them ammunition, and the rest is history. And now we sit at this crossroads. Thugger, once celebrated as one of the most innovative rappers of his generation, is facing the harsh reality of a decade behind bars. YSL, once a thriving label and movement, is fractured and bleeding. And Lil Woody, the man at the center of this storm, is left to live with the weight of knowing his words may have been a nail in Thugger's coffin. But here's the deeper question. Was this really just about Thugger talking too much? Or was it about Woody never truly being built for the pressure that comes with street loyalty? Did Wack 100 simply trick him? Or did Woody already have it in him to break? These are the questions the hip-hop world is now asking, and the answers may never be fully clear. What is clear, though, is this: the saga of Young Thug, Lil Woody, and YSL will be remembered for years to come. It's a cautionary tale about trust, about loyalty, about the thin line between friendship and betrayal. It's also a brutal reminder that in the eyes of the law, and in the heat of interrogation, words can carry more weight than bullets. As this story continues to unfold, one thing is certain: the damage is already done. Lil Woody may regret what he did, but that won't change the fact that his name will forever be synonymous with betrayal in the hip-hop community. And for Thugger, the man who once trusted him, the pain of that betrayal may cut deeper than any sentence a judge could hand down.